So if you're stopping by this channel, you probably carry a gun every day, or at least most days. But how layered is your approach to defense and to security of yourself and your loved ones? Is something like OC spray a consideration that you make, something that you carry each day? If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Today we're talking about pepper spray and why men should carry pepper spray. It's not just a tool for women. But if you watch some of my EDC content, you'll know that I carry pepper spray on me nearly every day. It's great to have a tool that can deliver lethal force, but what about when you can't carry or when lethal force isn't necessary? Because of the structure of laws and our government, pepper spray in this, at least at the time of making this video, who knows what the new administration is going to do for gun laws. It's the most versatile tool that you can carry, and in very specific contexts can be more practical. So I think there's a stigma typically of like, you see young single ladies with their key chains, their purses. A lot of times you'll see a little, pepper spray, maybe one of this color. But I want to kind of help in aiding breaking the stigma of pepper spray being a tool, a device for women to carry. Now, certainly there are scenarios where if you deploy pepper spray, it could cost you your life because you deployed the wrong tool. But I'm thinking for things like if you go to a concert and there's metal detectors, if you I guess the airport, you can't bring pepper spray through technically, although someone that I did travel with was able to get this exact kind of pepper spray, a POM Industries pepper spray in her backpack through TSA. So that was a one-off potentially. But also things like hospitals, a lot of them have metal detectors. If you go to a bar, nowhere in the country, I believe, you are legally allowed to drink, consume alcohol, and carry a firearm on you. If you're facing an aggressive individual who's unarmed or an aggressive dog, the degree of severity in which you will be punished for using pepper spray is going to be a lot less in a scenario that's later determined to be not legally justified self-defense. POM sent out a handful of pepper spray options to me free of charge. But in that vein, thank you, POM. I would also like to disclose that I haven't been given a script to talk about. They did prefer that I make a dedicated video featuring the POM pepper spray, featuring their company in the title, but that is as far as any direction or talking points go from them. Also, I'd like to thank some supporters of the channel who help make content like this free for you guys. First off, DK Mags are a gun store, but they're more than a gun store. They really have everything that you could ever want or need as a gun guy. Go ahead, check them out. Their link, their storefront will be in the description below, so you can check it out there. Also, they're located in Minnesota, so if you are local or if you're in town, head over there, stop by, let them know that I sent you, and they'll give you a discount on nearly everything in the store. Thank you guys. They've been a great supporter of the channel for a pretty long time. Additionally, Soul Centered Films, Soul spelt like the Korean country. I am a wedding videographer, and if you or someone you know is getting married, let them, maybe send them my website, send them my portfolio, my contact page. That will be found in the description down below. I'm based out of Minnesota, Wisconsin area, but I'm willing to travel and would love to help you or a friend or loved one with filming their wedding. So yeah, now that we got all of those out of the way, we can continue to talk about this tool. Is it viable, and why it might be a good idea for you to carry it. Anecdotally, this is coming up tomorrow. In 2 days, I'm leaving the country, but by the time that this video is posted, the timeline's screwed up. I'm leaving the country for Costa Rica, and there I cannot carry a firearm. I can't check my firearms through TSA. Even if you're not going internationally, there are lots of states that don't have concealed carry reciprocity with whatever state you may live in. So definitely brush up on those laws and make sure you can bring and carry your firearm legally. But I'm going to be carrying, this is a big boy pepper spray. It's obviously got more juice in it, but I believe the spray itself is going to be further than that of a smaller unit. So I'm going to just have this on my belt in addition to a knife, in addition to a very bright white light. So I'm going to try and diversify my security, my defense approach for when I travel. Additionally, I travel for work all across the country a lot. So having something like this is going to be definitely a greater peace of mind than a smaller tool or being unarmed, certainly. Even if you do end up having to deliver lethal force, pepper spray, I mean, the police use it as a de-escalation tool. They don't usually start with the firearm if there is not a weapon present. They'll usually start with the OC spray, escalate to a taser, escalate to a beanbag round with a shotgun, and then land finally on the lethal option. So I think having a de-escalation tool, or at least a starting the fight, a fight warm-up tool, a way to warm up an aggressor with OC spray, you're not going to be giving them any tactical advantages, even if it doesn't like fully blind them for a decent amount of time. At worst, it's going to be very uncomfortable for them and difficult to see, which even if they don't disengage, it can soften that target to make incapacitation or delivering lethal force with something like a knife or a gun. It'll make it a little bit easier probably. Now I am kind of just theorizing and gaming scenarios, but objectively, the OC spray is easier to carry, easier to conceal, easier to acquire, more affordable to acquire, and is universally a legal option in most places. So as I alluded to, we got this big boy here that I will not be concealing. This is not my daily driver. This is going to be for going internationally, or if I'm going to big metro cities that crime rate is a little bit higher. I know I'm going to be out and about. I'll definitely be bringing this guy. But what I have been daily carrying for literally like a year and a half now is this one from POM. So even though they sent me all this stuff for free and reached out to me, I've been using their products for almost 2 years now, carrying one before this, and then my wife, she's been using POM for, 3 years. I believe they're the biggest player in the consumer OC spray market, so I think they're great. Now, should I spray myself on camera? I'm not going to do that because I have to go out and go to dinner after this. That will be pretty funny though, if I might spray myself for this video. Shoot, that might suck, but I might do it with my father-in-law. Now, this one is the same exact one as the others that they sent me. If we read the specs here, it contains obviously a clip here to go onto your pants and go IWB, carry inside of the pocket, IWP inside the waist pocket. No. This ring, this colored ring here is interchangeable, so you can fully customize it to a plethora of colors. Taste the rainbow there. The range is allegedly 12 feet, which we have some water test units that we can use today to kind of see if that actually rings true. And then as far as performance goes, you get up to 12 seconds of spray, 24 plus 1/2 second bursts. I don't really know what that means, but we'll find out with the test unit, I guess. So yeah, should we just give this a go? I'm gonna like back up here and we'll see how far. So you gotta flip this cap up and then you can depress a button underneath the cap to let it go. So it sounds like there's water in here. So we'll just give it a go here. Oh, that goes pretty far. I think 12 feet is accurate. That's pretty impressive, actually, for such a small device that it could go far. And you could even like arc it too, start high and then let the drop kind of just take it. But I think dispersion would not be your friend in that scenario because it might not be concentrated enough to really get that blinding effect. So 12 feet, probably your maximum range. But if you need to engage past 12 at an aggressor and it's like really an immediate threat, it's likely pepper spray is not the tool for the job. It's likely a firearm or something else is going to serve you better. But yeah, dude, this is actually kind of awesome with this little water one. Not to be used for self-defense. So don't spray guys with water. It would just be a slight annoyance. One of the biggest reasons that I carry pepper spray daily in addition to a firearm, like we've already established, it's great for if you're going to the bar, if you're going to a concert, if you're traveling. If you can't carry a firearm, how else can you layer security? How else can you layer self-defense tools? But one of the big reasons why I carry it in conjunction with a firearm is because my dog. I love my dog so much. And if I were out and about, or even if it was just me and or my family, and there was an off-leash dog, aggressive dog, bolting towards us looking like it's trying to kill my dog or attack my dog or attack me. My dog's big enough to where it could stand its own for a little bit. So I wouldn't be so worried that if the pepper spray didn't work, if it wasn't enough, I think I could have time to deploy a pistol and put down another dog. If this isn't enough of a deterrent for things such as bears or other aggressive wild animals, and I suppose bear spray might be more concentrated capsaicin than this, but I'm not sure. You would think that it would be enough for a dog to disincentivize attacking a random dog. But I know that dogs' senses of smell and their tastes are very heightened. So in addition to the eyes, I think the nose will get really upset about pepper spray. So it's kind of my doggy protection device, because even if it's an aggressive dog, I would really hate to shoot another dog. Also, the implications legally of you spraying a dog versus you shooting a dog are very different potentially. And so obviously pepper spray can stop a threat. It can buy you time to deploy I guess, in the hierarchy of tiered weapons, a more lethal weapon, but it can also buy you time to break contact and get off the X, or just get out of the area, get away from whatever threat is there. So it's a very versatile tool. If you're gonna carry it, I would recommend picking up one of these inert units. I guess it's not inert because it does spray, but one of these training sprayers, and just kind of get comfortable using it. Like get comfortable pulling it from a pocket, transitioning it over. Like there, I sprayed it off center, so I would have missed. I think it's just important to get used to it, even deploying with left hand, doing dry fire drills, or I guess wet fire because it's water. That's pretty cool, man. I might go in there and spray my wife and see what she thinks. I think she would freak out. So yeah, guys, I think that's all that I can really say about pepper spray. I'm not an expert. It's just something that I do use. It's something that has been sent out to me. And something that I do think is worth talking about, because it is certainly an asset in creating a well-rounded, layered approach to defense and security. Let me know if you guys already carry OC spray, if you came to this video for just confirmation bias, or if this might have convinced you to carry it for yourself. It's so small and lightweight. There's really no reason not to throw it in your pocket, or if you can't be bothered with that, just throw it on a key ring, throw it in a bag, in a purse. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next video, and yeah, stay safe out there. God bless, and remember to spend your money responsibly.